I drive for work. A lot. Sales calls, site visits, endless stretches of American highway, cheap coffee, cheaper motels, and the kind of loneliness that gnaws at you after too many nights on the road. I've stayed in dozens of roadside inns. Most blur together. Faded carpet, buzzing neon, sheets that smell faintly of bleach. But there's one motel I can't forget, because the room they gave me that night shouldn't exist. It was somewhere in Indiana, off I-70. I'd been driving 12 hours straight. My eyes burned, and I was desperate for a bed. I spotted a flickering sign, Sunset Motel Vacancy, the kind of place that survives on truckers and drifters. The clerk barely looked up when I walked in. Skinny guy, hollow eyes, TV humming behind him. I asked for a room. He slid me an old brass key. Room 6, he muttered. I remember the way he said it, like he had to think twice. Room 6 was down a side corridor. The carpet there was darker, mustier, like it hadn't been vacuumed in years. The overhead light flickered once, then steadied. The key fit. The door creaked open. Inside looked normal enough. Queen bed, dresser, bolted TV, nightstand with a dead lamp. But something about the air was wrong. Stale, heavy, like the room hadn't been opened in decades. I dropped my bag, sat on the bed. Springs groaned like bones. I clicked on the TV. Static. No channels, just snow and faint hissing. I almost turned it off when the picture shifted. Not a show, not a movie. The screen showed the room. My room. Same bed, same dresser. Except the image was slightly off, like the camera angle was a foot higher, from the corner of the ceiling. And in the bed, under the covers, was me. I froze. My real body sat rigid on the mattress, staring at the flickering screen. But the version of me on the TV lay asleep, chest rising and falling. I scrambled up, heart hammering, checked the corners. No cameras, no vents, nothing. When I looked back, the TV image had changed. Now, the bed was empty. But the covers were rumpled, still warm from someone who'd just left. The bathroom door stood open a crack, light spilling through. I told myself I was overtired, hallucinating. I yanked the cord from the wall. The screen went black. Then the bathroom door creaked, slow, careful. I lunged forward, ripped it open. Empty, just cracked tiles. Mildew, a faucet dripping slowly. That was enough. I grabbed my bag, stormed out, locked the door behind me. The clerk glanced up when I dropped the key. Didn't like the room, he asked. There's something wrong with it, I snapped. He frowned. Room 6 is closed, has been for years. I stared. You gave me the key. He shook his head. We don't even cut keys for that one anymore. I walked outside, skin crawling. Every window of the motel was dark, except one, room 6, a faint glow behind the curtains. I left and drove through the night, caffeine and panic keeping me awake until dawn. A week later, my boss booked me another trip. Different state, different highway, another cheap motel. I opened the door to my room and nearly collapsed. Same layout, same furniture, same heavy air. On the nightstand, the TV remote already waited, and taped to the back of it was a brass key, stamped 6.